Want to know my top lunchbox picks for preschool and kindy kids in 2024? Let me show you. Hi, I'm Anna from Cool for School, an Australian online store where we make lunch fun. Today I'm going to take you through my top picks for kindy and preschool children's lunchbox. It can be really hard to choose a lunchbox for your kids when they're first heading off to school. There's a lot of things to consider. I will take you through everything you need to know and help you make the right choice. Okay, let's start off with my top pick, which is the B-Box mini and snack combo. So for little kids, I definitely recommend getting the mini lunchbox and the snack instead of just the big lunchbox, just because well, there actually is a couple of reasons. It can be a little bit confusing when all of the lunch is in one big box. They can get confused about what should I eat at morning tea, what should I eat at lunch. So this just takes the guesswork out of it for them, especially if they haven't been dealing with lunch boxes before. It just really just keeps it simple. I'm eating this at lunch, I'm eating this at morning tea. Another great reason is when you're packing nude foods, if you're happening to be sitting out in the playground eating your lunch and then someone comes and kicks over your lunchbox and it all falls out or dirt goes into it, you haven't lost your whole lunch or all of your food for the day. If you've got it in one big box, that can definitely happen, and it definitely has happened to my kids before. So I've always been happier when they're little to have it in two separate boxes, so you know if something happens to the lunch, at least they've got one of them, which is always good to know. Also with a lot of preschools, they do, if they're taking their own lunch, they can prefer you to have a separate morning tea and lunch because they're kept somewhere separate. So definitely check in with your preschool to see if they have any stipulations about that. All right, so I'll just take you through this one. The B-Box lunchbox is a really, really good size. You can easily fit a sandwich in this section, just two pieces of bread cut in half, stacked on top of each other. Fits beautifully in there. You can easily fit a whole apple in this section. It's got the flexi section over here, which if the apple's a little bit big, it will push through. These compartments here are leak proof between each other. So, you know, a lot of the time I'll go the sandwich here, a fruit here, and then like a little snack, whether it's like a homemade muffin or something, or even some chips. That's a great lunch. And then we've got the snack box as well. We've got this apple will fit in there easily as well, but they're great for cut up fruit and stuff as well. Little pretzels and things in one side, some cut up fruit on the other side. This one, if they're doing crunch and sip at their school, this is a great one for that as well. It makes it easier if the food's cut up for them, then they'll be able to eat that quicker. Another great thing about these lunchboxes, we've got to have these bento cups as well, which you can pop in just to add that little bit of extra variety or colour. This section here is also great for a wrap, and then you can also use this divider comes with the box and you can just slide it up and down, but it doesn't create a leak proof seal in each section. So next up I will show you what lunch bag they'll fit in. So if you're needing an insulated lunch bag to keep your lunch cold, it does need to be nice and easy for your smaller child to be able to fit it in. So you definitely need something that it fits in easily. So this is the B-Box Flexi lunch bag. Let's see how it fits. So that's an absolutely perfect fit. You've got room for your ice pack at the top here, and that's going to zip up really easily. Another lunch bag that I recommend is the Montico or the Little Renegade Company lunch bags. They're roughly the same size. So I'll just show you the Little Renegade Company because it's a cute print. So we'll just pop that lunchbox in there, and that's also a really nice fit. It's going to be super easy for them to zip up. Our next pick for preschool and kindergarten kids is the Montico Bento 3 and Bento 2 combination. Let's take a look inside. So this is the Bento 3. This is one I'd suggest for lunch. So you can easily fit a sandwich or a roll croissant in this section, and then you've got two little sections for snacks. It's got your leak-proof seal on the top, so you can put wet foods in there, not dripping wet foods. I'm talking thick yogurts, dips, that sort of thing, and they won't intermix. And then you've got your Bento 2 for recess or morning tea. This one's really cute. It's got a nice little divider there. This won't provide a leak-proof seal between the divider, but this is a leak-proof seal between here. So that's a really nice option there as well. So once again, we want to make sure that these fit in a bag and they're easy to open. I've had 2 and 3 year olds having no problems getting these open and closed, which is really, really good to know. There's no way to put the lid back on wrong either, which is great. It's pretty foolproof. We'll take a look at the Montico lunch bag. This is the bag that I would suggest for these guys. The great thing about the Montico bentos and lunch bags now as well is they've got all matching prints, so you'll be able to, I haven't picked the matching print here, but there's a lunch bag that matches this one perfectly, or you can mix and match with the different prints as well. So it is a little bit of a squeeze, but it does easily fit. I think most kids in kindergarten won't have any troubles getting that one done up. Okay, and my final pick for kindergarten and preschool kids would be the Lunchbox Panino and snack size. Let's take a look inside. So this would be for your bigger eater. For a lot of little kids, a lunchbox this size, that'd be enough food for the whole day. So just please keep this in mind. And the other things to keep in mind, it is quite a heavy combination. These are beautiful quality lunchboxes. They are going to last you years. This is the panino, so it has a big section here for an easy to pop in a sandwich, 2 smaller sections here and the treat section as well. And then we have the snack size, which has a great section for some little fruit and veggies, maybe a little chip or a biscuit, that sort of thing. And it's also got the treat well, which is really great if you want a little dip or something like that. So they're a beautiful quality lunchbox. You will definitely treasure these ones. Just keep in mind the weight of them, and it will hold a lot of food, but I definitely think that is an option to consider. Lunch bag wise, I think the best fit would be the Sachi lunch bag for these. They fit really, really nicely, just stacked on top of each other. And then you can pop your ice brick there, or if you've got a fruit break or something like that. So there you have it. To take a look at the current colour range of all of the lunchboxes I've shown you, please take a look at our website, www.coolforschool.com.au. But if you have any further questions or not sure about what you really need, please send me an email, anna@coolforschool.com.au.